speak on any of these headlines we will be reading out to you in the politics of Nigeria. So there's nothing much like we're concentrating on one topic today. Hell no. Let's do something different for today. We just take the whole of it this morning because it's Friday. And of course, we are also free to revisit any of the topic we've had this week. For those of you who are unable to add your voice to any of the topic we shared this week, you are free to do so. So next week we can move into something new. Well, welcome aboard, people. Welcome to Straight Talk. No bending corners with the Radio Marshal, Barry Cosmos, the one on radio. And of course, my microphone partner is here this morning.
Okay, mine is Judge Don Ekoma.
Judge Don is not happy with me this morning. I don't know what I do. What I do you now? Eh?
This one is guilty conscience.
I know. If you be guilty conscience.
And you're showing yourself already.
I talk now. My confess now.
Here you go.
I don't confess
so that
now.
You appeal, so that they'll come and beg on your behalf.
When they come back now. Judge Don the vex for me. I don't know what I do. When I ask him. He just comes studio begin vex for me this early morning. I don't understand women.
Guilty conscience.
I don't understand. They just see you just have vex. You're a witness, Abi. Thank God.
Why
So
would
I
you
get
be a
witness.
When you're a man,
I get witness.
You want to support man. If it was a lady now, she would support me.
Nah, how the why you support you? You just did the front face. Wait for this early morning. Why go the front face?
Why won't I frown face? Should I expose you now?
Expose now.
Should I throw it out now for them to hear you now?
Talk and they go. Na me they go sue. Na you they go
Hey, okay now.
All right. I'm going to everybody. Welcome aboard to the show. It's always a pleasure to be with you. So today on the show, we will take the political landscape. Yeah, Atiku Abubakar has submitted his presidential nomination form yesterday amidst a lot of fanfare. They even broke the door. If supporters broke the door when they were trying to reduce the number of people they pushed themselves, say, hey, come on, we must enter. Our guy wants to submit form. Well, in the midst of all that, Amechi was asked if he's going to step aside. He said, or the consensus will come up. Amechi said, well, if the consensus is not me, we go to primaries.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's a very beautiful one. So it's heating up at the ADC. This is the beauty of democracy where everybody can stick up your neck. Well, in Lagos State, Desmond Elliott is causing a lot of havoc. The powers that be want Desmond Elliott out. And Desmond Elliott has now run to his constituency and they are doing a march. Their solidarity march. They're making the march. And hundreds of people came out in solidarity with Desmond Elliott. Don't forget, the guy has a clout of his own as a celebrity Nollywood star. So his fans alone are more than whatever they can be. Because according to Gbajabamila say, you almost made me lose my job as the chief of staff. It almost cost me. Why? Desmond Elliott was part of the people who wanted to remove Abasa as the the speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Remember when he was removed, replaced, and later Tinubu ordered them to put him back and all that. And they still dodged him. He wanted to be governor. No, they still say, hell no, you can't be governor. They chose the deputy of Sanwo-Olu as it stands now in Lagos as his politics in Kano State. So much is happening in Kano State right now. A lot of them are, Kwankwaso is saying that Kano people are looking at they see Tinubu on the face of Ganduje and Abba Yusuf, the governor of Kano people. That they are not happy with Tinubu. Every time they see the governor and Ganduje was the governor when Tinubu became I think APC chairman when Tinubu ascended to be the presidency. So they see Tinubu like Ganduje and Yusuf. What does that mean? So it's the political landscape back home in Imo State. Governor Hope has been cleared by the APC screening committee to contest the Senate seat for the Olu constituency. Again, despite all odds, Governor Fubara has also been cleared to contest the governorship of Rivers State under the platform of the APC. But there's a twist now. What do you call it? The plot twist. They are saying that Governor Fubara did not formally join the APC. He was not received in the APC. That is now another issue for court. Legal battle. Gang, 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 gang. It is going to be interesting in the coming days to see what will happen. Well, in the NDC, 29th May is the day we know who will be the presidential candidate between Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, and any other person. So far, we've not had any other person but presidential form in the ADC. Who else than Peter Obi and Kwankwaso?
Yeah.
Who else? Well, Kwankwaso, Peter Obi was on national television. He was asked that Kwankwaso said he is more qualified than you. What do you have to say about that? Kwankwaso, Peter Obi, this man, the man gets sense. He said, that may be true. That may be entirely true because he is a PhD holder. Me, I don't get PhD. Peter Obi, very smart man. In order not to go and, journalists, we journalists will ask you questions when you put yourself a problem. But he smartly dodged that particular question. So a lot of things are happening in Nigerian politics. So today, feel free to air your view on any of these issues we are just raising. It's the political landscape live on Echo FM 100.7 this very beautiful morning. Dan, are you ready for this?
Do I have a choice?
Do you have a choice?
Do I?
Kai, your grievance at the end. Your mind need the end. Why?
See how you're being petty. You can see that. You see this life. That person that looks for trouble is the one that makes the loudest noise.
Am I making noise?
You will pinch somebody and then you blow the breeze and say sorry.
That is your interpretation.
But that is how it is.
It is
that is how it is.
It is not like
Okay.
It can never be. It can never be.
So you can imagine me in between two men.
Okay.
Definitely, I would definitely put
You are not making this a matter of gender issue.
Is it not you that brought that as a gender thing?
I never said anything about gender. I thought I see this woman. Everybody, they get wife, they're happy. Only me, I know they get peace of mind for you.
You are the one that is making it not to be like that now.
How? Okay, no wahala. Shout out today. This weekend, they go be helele. Yee. No wahala. Let's continue. Okay, everybody, let's go to the pages of the newspaper and bring you some news updates on the newspaper, starting with the Sahara Reporters this morning. Dan?
Okay. Exclusive. Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Nigerian police remove Ondo Commissioner Adebowale Lawal after 2 million naira monthly levy scandal. Peak replacement.
Well, this story, I didn't get much of the story, but it looked like this police corruption in high places is taking place in Ondo State. Well, according to the story, what's he saying?
Okay, the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, has removed Adebowale Lawal as Commissioner of Police in Ondo State. Lawal, who was confirmed as the 46th Commissioner of Police in the state in June 2025 and recently led several security operations, including a crackdown on cult groups in May 2026, has reportedly been replaced. He has now been succeeded by senior police officer Ohagu Felix Ndukwe as the new Commissioner of Police in Ondo State. Lawal assumed office in June 2025 following the redeployment of Wilfred Afolabi as Ondo State Police Commissioner.
Well, the police sources at Force Headquarters in Abuja told Sahara Reporters that Afolabi removal was also linked to his decision to grant audience to human rights activists Omoyele, Sowore, and other protesters who visited the state police headquarters to report the assault. Yeah. Imagine the reason why a police commissioner is changed for giving audience. So, I mean, that's one of the things I wanted to pick out from that story. Because you gave audience to protesting people, especially Omoyele Sowore, and then you decide to replace him as police commissioner. What a petty way of doing jungle justice. Well, Lawal's tenure quickly became mired in controversy. The Sahara Reporters learned that an exclusive report exposing allegations by his subordinates that he demanded a monthly levy of 2 million naira from them was the final nail in his coffin. So when you see police officers on the road collecting money, extorting, somebody in the office is taking the kickback from that. This is a typical example of that you, as subordinate officers, will be bringing 2 million to me. So how do they get that money to bring you 2 million? For somebody to give you 2 million, how much you supposed to get? That is a madness of all this. And you're doing it as commissioner. You expect the police people not to report. Well, that's what is alleged in Sahara Reporters. Sometimes Sahara Reporters bring sensational news, that may not be entirely true. So everybody, let's take that one. That's exactly what's on Sahara Reporters. And of course, how Niger state government claimed it spent 1.5 billion on Suleja Market Road that was never constructed. And the picture of the road here looks like something going to Nkaraha village. Just look at the road with gullies everywhere, and they will claim they did the road with 1.5 billion. The rate at which people lie is so funny. State governments in Nigeria, they just take pictures with AI or do graphics design and post it all over and say they have done this. On reality, babadash. Delta APC House of Aspirants disrupt leaders meeting over a Shaka endorsement. All right. And Nigerian what?
Okay, Nigerian man in U.S. jailed 115 months for $700,000 money laundering romance scam.
Now I don't go find Mama. What did they call them? What did they call those? Aristos mamas. I mean, no, papas. They call Aristos papas. Don't go find woman where go to pay. My God, don't pay. They don't catch the mugu. Now he is facing jail time. I don't know when these boys will learn. Anyway, let's go to the leadership newspaper this morning, Don.
Okay. Wike attacks Makinde as Oyo governor declares presidential bid. Yes.
These people are in the G5 together. Cause confusion. Help Tinubu to become president. All of a sudden, you are fighting each other. Politics in Nigeria. How interesting. Well, according to the story, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has formally declared his intention to contest the 2027 presidential election on the platform of the Allied People's Movement, triggering an immediate backlash from the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Nyesom Wike, who dismissed his quest as dead on arrival. Makinde made a declaration yesterday during a joint mega rally organized by the People's Democratic Party and the APM at Mapo Hall in Ibadan. Allied People's Movement. Sometimes I wonder why politicians do what they do. Is it just to satisfy that desire that I want to contest for the president, or you're contesting to win? In the whole of the presidential discussion, Makinde has never been a factor in terms of the big names. Of course, he's a governor, a very young man. But unfortunately, within this space, Wike has maneuvered his way and dumped him out of the PDP. He has joined the APM now to contest under the platform while remaining in PDP. Oh, me too. After all, Wike started it. So who's going to blame him? He says he's dead on arrival. Why is it dead on arrival? Nobody's going to vote for him. Well, never say never in politics. The most underrated person can be the surprise package for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to other stories. Okay. This story here. Okay, this one's, most of them are entertainment stories. Let's move on now to the Daily Post newspaper.
Okay.
Done.
Okay,
What
NJC.
is the gist saying?
Okay, NJC sends Omotosho, Wite, 10 other judges to Tinubu for appointment as appeal court justice.
The very same people who have been causing a lot of confusion in the Federal High Court will now be sent to the appeal court. What a bombshell.
Okay, the National Judicial Council, NJC, has forwarded 12 High Court judges to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for appointment as justice of the Court of Appeal ahead of the litigations that may arise in the 2027 general elections. The recommendations of the judges to the presidency for elevation into the intermediary appellate court bench was made by the NJC at its just concluded 111th meeting presided over by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Kudirat Olatokunbo Motomori. NJC, in a statement on Friday by its Deputy Director of Information, Mrs. Kemi Babalola Ogedengbe, said that the Court of Appeal Justice, when appointed, would fill the vacancies at the court occasioned by elevation of some of the Supreme Court bench and retirement of others upon attaining retirement age.
Well, the NJC is the National Judicial Council, And they have elevated these ones by way of nomination for them to be appointed. But when you look at Justice Nwite and what's the other Omotosho, these are the people that have come up with the most controversy in the Nigerian judicial system at a recent time. Remember Nwite and this same Omotosho are the ones that gave conflicting judges for the same matter in the same high court in different level.
Yeah.
And these ones are now going to the Judicial Council and becoming appeal court judges. What do you expect to hear from the justice system? And this is the very best we have in the Nigerian judicial system. That's what you will begin to ask yourself. And this is the very best. People who are sometimes said they are, partisan in their set of justices. For Nwite, for instance, have been accused that any case that comes from Wike to his court, Wike must win. These are allegations that have been put forward. So with this now, do you see any positive impact these people will create at the appeal court, where people are supposed to appeal cases if it is wrongly handled at the high court level before it gets to the Supreme Court? And before you know it, they'll say, ascend this same set of people to the Supreme Court. And this is the same old situation where the same people who are making a mockery of our judicial system will be in high places determining people's fate based on whatever alienation they have. They either go this way or they go that way, not because of justice. The same justices who use technicalities to give judgment, not the merit of the case, always about technicalities. This has become the issue with Nigerian judicial system. So at the end of the day, a lot of people see them like James Omotosho. Well, I know a lot of people from the IPOP regime will never forgive him for sending Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment and all that. Now, if the case goes on appeal now, and then the case comes back on appeal because he has already filed for appeal, and then they bring the same James Omotosho to come and judge a case for appeal in the appeal court. How would that happen? So there are a lot of things that we need to, consider. Now, justices are now elevated based on the anticipation of cases that will come out after the election. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things. What do you make of that, this whole scenario? So I'd like to get your comment with this new move by the NJC.
Yeah.
Why now?
Yes,
why now? Wow. There are already court justices there, but why now? All set before the election. Okay, let me get to hear your take on that one. We also have APC postpones House of Reps primaries and announces new dates. It has begun. Is that the implosion everybody keeps waiting for? Youths attack Abia LP rep over alleged poor performance. Anybody who know one perform for Abia State, your name na so sorry. Because the governor is showing you the way. If you cannot reciprocate, that's what I'm saying. If a governor is performing well, the other members of House of Rep and senators are doing their constituency projects very well. The State House of Assembly is doing their constituency project very well. Even the local government and the councillors are representing very well and making sure their money meant for their constituents is used to help, reduce the infrastructural deficits and reduce the hardship on the people. How is it difficult to have a government? Unfortunately, they feel that money meant for the constituency is their own and the only thing that you deserve is the share bag of rice. Road no good, give them rice. No school, give them rice. They say healthcare is bad, give them rice. We don't tire for rice. Okay. To the Vanguard newspaper we go.
Okay. 2027, Atiku, Obi, Amechi, and Makinde Hayatuddin set to battle Tinubu.
When I hear all these names, at the end of the day, it's just going to be one, two, or three persons in different political parties.
Yeah.
If these people had come together, do they stand a chance against Tinubu? But individually, Jesus. How do you see it?
It's
Individually.
about to be something else.
Even with the popularity of Atiku and Obi,
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy. Unless they come together. If they don't come together, but coming together now, I think we've passed that stage now. Everybody knows we've passed that stage, so there's no gainsaying it again.
Yeah.
So we wait. Makinde has joined the contestants so that your billboards and what's it called? Your jingles will fly as presidential candidate.
But wait, Oburuguru. Can I ask you one question? As in, when I asked that plot twist, were you expecting this so much plot twist across all?
No, in Nigerian politics, we knew that ADC was not a political party that was like a collapse of this to make a political party, unlike what the APC did in 2015.
Yeah.
So it was just a matter of time before egos will come in, and the egos have come around. Obi from day one says he will be on the ballot. He made a promise that he will be on the ballot. When we spoke to Tanko Yunisa, the obedient leader here, he said Peter Obi will be on the ballot right here in the studio. Then at the end of the day, you expect that Obedience will allow him? Obedience told him, if you cannot deputize anybody, that if you deputize anybody, we'll leave you.
Okay,
so you expect Peter Obi to lose his base and become a deputy to anybody? That was not going to work.
But is there anything new based on all the elections you've encountered?
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing new. It's the same cycle. This is a repeat of 2023. It's a repeat where these people were supposed to come together. The only difference is the combination of the OK movement of B and Kwankwa. So that's the only difference between 2023 and that Kwankwashia and the obedient movement in 2023 would have really given the Tinubu, as at that time, when he was still out of the government, and the conditions were fairer, unlike now. As at that time, at least we are still hearing
the possibility.
What's his name? Mahmoud has not deceived Nigeria as at that time. So there was still this hope that things will work well. But right now, no, we just look at the thing like, okay, we need to go all out. Everybody need to go all out if you want to get it. So Nigerians need to queue behind somebody, either of these men, because it's obvious Atiku will pick up the ADC ticket from all ramifications.
Yeah, it has been obvious.
It's very obvious. Now, nobody's challenging Makinde in the APM. Obi is like 60 to 70% guaranteed of the NDC. So these three are going to be the biggest. Hajudin that submitted his own ticket in the ADC, that is not a factor. Then if you go to the APC, it is Tinubu is the only presidential candidate. Even though somebody brought that one just to make sure, say, there is primary, somebody win. But at the end of the day, when you look at Obi, Atiku, and Makinde, and what's his name, the president. Who do you think among all these people, if they don't come together, can challenge Jagaban?
The last question now.
Yes.
Do you think a coup can come up, can just arise?
What kind of coup?
On the military side, based on
nobody is thinking about that. There's one thing you need to know about Jagaban is that he takes care of every angle. The same people who could have plotted a coup have already been locked up.
Marginalized already.
They are not marginalized. They've been locked up. The coup, the alleged coup that would happen. Now, the only thing that can ever happen is political coup. If they not decide to gang up and support one candidate and ditch Tinubu, that's the only way. Now, this in my own calculation, the Middle Belt will decide this election. The Middle Belt states will decide this election because they're neither here nor there. It's divided. If you look at Benue, Plateau State, Taraba State, most of them are tilting towards Peter Obi's candidacy. When you look at Kwara and Nasarawa and the rest of, I think, Abuja is a no man's land. Obi swept that in that time. You see that they're tilting towards Tinubu. Then if you look at the north, it's divided between Atiku, what's his name, Kwankwaso, Tinubu, and Obi now. Obi has gotten a lot of headway there. Sheyi Makinde, probably within his domain, he may do well. But Sheyi Makinde is an unknown quantity this side of the nation. Both in the south, and the south, it's very much an unknown quantity. So when you look at this whole thing, Tinubu is everywhere. Everywhere. Not just that he has a big name, he has the money, he has every federal parastatus working for him. He has everything working in his favor. From INEC to the judiciary everything, he works in his favor. He appointed almost everybody there. Not almost, everybody. So what do you think? Are they going to go against the master? Hell no. Nobody's going to think about that. He has 32 governors to his credit. He has the entire Senate backing him. He has the House of Rep backing him. So do you think ousting him is going to be an easy task? The only reason that Tinubu will lose this election if Nigerians come out in their millions
to vote against it.
When I say millions, I'm not talking about 10 or 20 million. I'm talking about 50 to 60, 70 million Nigerians decide to get involved in this election. Otherwise, Tinubu is cruising.
To win it.
Cruising. Do you think the likes of Dangote that are enjoying economic boom now in their companies, the $10 and the rest of them, their companies are making well? Tinubu's policies are only very good for the big capitalist companies. For the poor people, it's a catastrophe. But for the big companies like the bank, when have you heard that almost every bank made profit? But this year, every one of them is declaring dividend. You think they want to lose that? So everybody knows that the Tinubus is only after the people who control the people. I don't know if you understand what I mean. He takes care of the people.
When you say control, will manipulation be involved?
It's not about manipulation. You don't get it. Listen.
No, you say when people control the people, will it be...
Listen now. Well, let me tell you something. If, for instance, let me use a Pepemba boss now.
Okay.
Is in support of one candidate.
Okay.
And because wherever a Pepemba goes, we go.
Okay.
You get that point?
Yeah.
So Tinubu controls a Pepemba.
Okay.
A Pepemba controls all of us.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just a picture. And that's the politics of Tinubu. He has been doing that for ages. He picks the main people. Why do you think Wike is still where he is today? Because Wike controls the people in River State. Tinubu controls Wike. So when you control the controller, what are you? That's
so
exactly...
Is it legit?
That is... It's legit. It's legit. It's agreement. Tinubu has never forced anybody, come and vote for me. He gives you what you ask for. You give him what he wants. It's as simple as that. It's not illegal.
Okay.
The money they are taking from government is what people... And I think that's where the illegality comes. But can you even track it as illegal? Because there are projects tied to all these things. So how do you even make it illegal? So at the end of the day, what Tinubu is going to do is very simple. Give the people who control the people what to control the people with. I don't know if you understand what I mean. He's going to give them all that. Give them the space. How do you think that they screen the entire governors to recontest, either for governor or senate or whatever they are going to contest for? All of them are passed. Who controls every state?
But that's the control that people may not be so comfortable with.
Nah, that's exactly what I'm saying. When you are not comfortable with it, you need to come out. You can't come out, nothing changes. I've been preaching this for God knows how long. Yeah. You need to come out and do the needful. Otherwise, forget it. The only thing that can change Nigeria is the masses. Everybody come out. The only thing that will change anything governmentally is if you come out. Even at that, it's not going to be easy, but you have to come out. Yeah. When somebody controls the police, control the army, control the civil defense, control air force, control everywhere, and these people take direct instruction. Peter Obi said yesterday that they asked him a question about if he thinks everything is going to be free and fair. He said, no. If INEC is an extension of Abuja, he said yes, categorically said yes, that the people who are there take instruction and they do what the president asks them to do. And if the president asks INEC, this is what I want you to do, what would the INEC chairman do different? That's if APC had told Mahmoud what to do, what did Mahmoud do?
But that's a very smart question. That was a very smart answer on the part of Peter Obi.
Yes,
I hope you know that.
It's a smart one, but the truth is that he's saying what he feels is right. Mahmoud told everybody the Electoral Act and the electoral procedure for which we are going to do election. They caught by these same justices that have been pushed to the NJC, by the NJC to become appeal court judges, turn around and say that is just a normal exercise. It's not constitutional. That the Constitution stipulates this. It stipulates this. So at the end of the day, what the hell are you talking about? So it doesn't make any sense. So everybody, don't worry, we have used this newspaper time. The whole of the remaining 1 hour now, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk nothing. I just want to say everything we need to say on the pages of newspaper. So everybody, just relax. You have your say. We have everything you need to do at the end of the day. But remember that what you need is very simple. You need to come out. Come out. That's the only thing Tinubu does not control is the people. The only thing Peter Obi have going for him is the people. The only thing Atiku has going for him is the people. So you don't have nothing. So if you want any of them to dislodge the president, it's you that will make it happen. If you don't make it happen, forget about the election. It's as simple as that. There's no two way saying about any of those things. So I think we've said a lot this morning. I'm not opening the phone lines now, but we'll just take a few messages before we go on a short break. And then we'll come back. I'll open up the phone lines for you to add your voice to the conversation. But finally, let's take one of the major headlines. Fierce lobbying intention as APC primaries begin. All right. An Ebola outbreak kills 65 in DR Congo. How? Ebola again. Ebola is one of the most scary diseases ever. It's even scarier than COVID-19. An EFCC operatives assaulted hospital workers, dragged me into van. UUTH doctor is saying, that's the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. The doctor, same, we've talked about this over and over. Amechi submit ADC presidential form. Atiku and Amechi submit that one. These are all stories on the Punch newspaper. And I nearly lost chief of staff position because of Desmond Elliott. This is coming from Bajabia Miller. All right, let's go on a short break now. When we come back, we will be discussing this whole issue. Everybody have your say. When we come back from the news, I open up the phone lines. You can deal with any of these matters we have been discussing so far. But done. Messages Kanku. Messages Kanku. I don't understand where we're going to start from these messages. But definitely let's get this one.
Okay.
Let's start with Dr. Mrs. Uma Sharp.
Okay, Dr. Mrs. Uma Olebara from Owerri. Until we reject money politics that has thwarted our goals and aspirations and altered our priorities, we will make no headway. Let our youth reject offers of peanuts and sufficiently mobilize our people to vote decent people into power. Now it's time for our youth to say no to deplorable conditions of exchanging their lives for peanuts. Now is the time to say no to leaders who are youths with dangerous weapons while their homes are safe. Let's have a credible, free, fair, and peaceful elections in Nigeria.
All right. Precious money in Mr. Barry and Co. based on Fubara not being officially received by APC on his defection to the party will hold no water as long as his name is written at the APC portal or their register. He is good to go and nothing will stop it. Anya Kingsley from Obazi Egbema. Daddy Mary Claret. Thank you very much. All right, let's take this message before we go for a little brief announcement, Don.
Okay, good morning, Barry Cosmos, the Guru Guru One on radio. Okay, and Mrs. Don Ekoma, the Ada Street Talk One of Echo FM.
This is your title, does plenty every day. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, Barry, Nigerians are highly willing to vote. It's only a few minority that will sell their conscience to politicians for peanuts. Barry, I believe the INEC is tactically discouraging Nigerians from coming out in high numbers to vote by making PVC by making PVC availability difficult since 2015. When I relocated to my state, Imo, I have been unable to change my polling unit from Bayelsa to Imo, despite several attempts. Barry, we all know that one can easily get his NIN today through agents across our streets. Why can't PVCs be made easy in the same manner? Barry, I want to beg Governor Fubara to please leave the APC for Wike and join the NDC, a party led by Senator Seraki Dixon, his Ijaw brother. With the votes of OK Movement and Ijaws in Rivers State, I believe Wike will be defeated and his grip on River State will be over. I see a new era and a new Nigeria with PO come 2027. Henry Nnaji from Afo-Ama Market Old Road, Nekede.
Wow. All right. That's a very optimistic one from Henry Nnaji there.
Yeah.
And of course, Henry, thank you very much for sending in that message. Let's get one more.
Okay.
One more from you know who.
The people's elder.
Go ahead.
Okay, Barry and Don, thank God it's Friday. Yes, so the judiciary has joined the foray of endemic criminal enterprise. It's so unfortunate. Again, nothing is impossible as far as I am concerned about 2027 presidential election. So let's not bother about who are the contestants. INEC and other establishments of government, their roles notwithstanding, can still come up with surprises. Barrio, leave matter for Matthias. Nigeria will still be better. The people's elder.
Thank you very much, the people's elder. This one says, good morning. Please read this message. Okay, which one?
The one above.
The one above? All right, let me see. He says, good morning, Sir Cosper, Miss Dawn, Ekoma. He wrote Okuma. You said it's all in our electoral process in this, our country called Nigeria, but I can say because of this is ignorance. Like me, I don't even know how to get the voter's card. And secondly, tribalism being the big problem of the corruption in our electoral act. Please, they should also bring political education from secondary school to educate them to get their voter's card. I think it will go a long way. And Sir Cosmos on Education Talk, you said it all, especially the IMSU system of education. Please, we need education, not school. Thanks, please. Everybody vote right. Thanks all. I'm Chiboy texting from OG. That was a message yesterday, but he said, make a read and I don't read them for you. Let's take this one finally.
From Comrade Chinedu Eziri, Barry and Don Ekoma, is woke has this Nigeria. Is woke having this Nigeria. Justice Winte and Omotosho, respectively, are not supposed to be on seats. These two justices must be out. President Tinubu must win if these judges and others to be in appeal courts. They will make him to scale through. Please, let's remove Wike. Is he more important than us? Wike may be a PDP and also APC. What the law or offense? Okay, what law or offense is he Wike committing? Okay, please.
Nigeria is under plate of evil, rubbish. According to you, no be according to any other person. All right, it's time for us to make this announcement. Please, everybody listen to this public announcement. Listen to this public announcement. It's a press statement. Government of Imo State of Nigeria, Owerri West Local Government Council Headquarters, Omogoma, dated 14th May 2026. Press statement on the recent security situation in some parts of Owerri West LGA. The attention of the local government council has been drawn to the recent incidents of kidnapping and senseless attacks in some parts of Ezobodo and Ihiagwa communities in Owerri West by Fulani headsmen. These unfortunate incidents have caused deep pain and fear among our people, and I want to categorically state that the safety and security of every resident remain our utmost priority. I deeply share in the sorrow, anger, and burden that these attacks have placed on our communities. No society can thrive under the weight of insecurity, and as your chief security officer, I am working tirelessly in collaboration with security agencies to ensure that those behind these heinous crimes are apprehended and brought to justice. Upon getting the security detail yesterday, the LGA Central Vigilante were fully mobilized and immediately reinforced to assist the team of Ihiagwa and Ezeobodo, who were already on ground. and I commend the LGA commander, Emeka Oku Holy Boy, and the CSO of Ihiagwa, Uche Morako, for leading their team in a coordinated attack to rescue one of the kidnapped victims. The Nigerian Police Ihiagwa Division and the Nigerian Army must also be commended for their quick intervention. Strategic security measures have been activated in collaboration with the Imo State government, but I assure you that concrete steps are being taken and results will be given to begin to manifest soon. We cannot allow criminal elements to dictate the pace of life in Owerri West. I appeal to our people to remain vigilant, law-abiding, and supportive of security agencies as they carry out their duties. Together, we will overcome this challenge. I assure you that these dark days will soon give way to lasting peace and security. This is signed by Honorable Victor Osigwe JP, Executive Chairman, Owerri West Local Government.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How can suspend me here? Are we your slaves?
And I'm going to win this election.
That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo,
People, this is not story time. On top, Echo.
and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the fresh news people.
Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7. We are the fresh news people. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. President Bola Tinubu has urged all Progressive Congress APC members to prioritize unity and sportsmanship as nationwide primaries commence, warning against rancorous conduct that could determine the party's strength ahead of the 2026 general election. He praised ongoing consensus efforts under the Electoral Act 2026 and party constitution, calling it a commendable option that would help in reducing rancor among party members. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, accused President Bola Tinubu's administration of running what it described as a Ponzi economy after the federal government moved to secure another $1.25 billion World Bank loan despite Nigeria's growing public debt estimated at about 159.28 trillion naira. The opposition party said the fresh loan request has further fueled concerns over the country's rising debt exposure at a time millions of Nigerians are struggling, nearly 2 years after the government introduced sweeping economic reforms. Director General and Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, Engineer Obisoye Koka Odusote, has disclosed that the commission has enrolled over 206,000 refugees and internally displaced persons as part of efforts to ensure inclusive digital identity coverage nationwide. Koka Odusote, who spoke during the presentation at ID for Africa 2026 noted that the commission was targeting 180 million enrollments by December 2026 as Nigeria deepens its digital identity ecosystem. The Sokoto State Police Command has launched a new tactical squad, the Violent Crime Response Unit, aimed at tackling kidnapping, armed robbery, and other violent crimes across the state. According to a statement issued by the command spokesperson, Ahmad Rufai, the unit was created in line with ongoing reforms within the Nigerian police force and the provisions of the Nigerian Police Act 2020. Over now to sports, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has said preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup are progressing smoothly, insisting the tournament will deliver an unforgettable experience for fans across the world. The global football showpiece will be jointly hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States, with less than a month to go before kickoffs across the expanded 104-match format. And in the world of business, the Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative has raised concern over rising illicit financial flows in Nigeria's solid mineral sector, warning that weak regulation, illegal mining, and opaque ownership structures are undermining the industry's contribution to the economy. The government warned that the opacity allows politically exposed persons and criminal actors to conceal control over mining operations, thereby facilitating corruption, money laundering, and trade misrepresentation. And on the foreign scene, the League of Legal Practitioners of Nigeria questioned the fairness and evidential basis of the ongoing United Kingdom trial involving former Petroleum Minister Desani Alice Madueke, insisting that the case must be determined strictly on credible evidence and proof beyond reasonable doubt. Speaking in Abuja, the group's National Security Secretary Priscilla Makoshi Marcos noted that the organization's intervention was based strictly on legal and procedural concerns. And that is all for the news update at 10, brought to you by the news desk of Echo FM. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM. On X at Echo FM_Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that is the news update at 10. Thank you for listening. Stay with us.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Live from the Eastern Heartland, Echo FM 100.7 brings you engaging conversation on trending news.
We need the federal government to sort whatever issue they are having with ASU.
By December this year, 4,000 MOUs will be employed in Europe.
It's explosive.
Well, first of all, we must understand that war in itself is a display of anarchy. When you talk about war, that is lawlessness at its peak. When you say you are fighting war to keep Nigeria one, no. You fought the war as a manifestation of your incompetence in the management of the crisis that was then part of Nigerian history.
Hilarious.
I get malaria, my cancer. Behind every successful man, there's a woman at the front.
Stop shaking your head. You stop shaking your head. You're one of those who are causing problems.
On action, I don't want to somebody.
And daring.
Mr. President, God will ask all of us, but you will be in the front. I will say, I've told the Senate President.
Our nation remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful in the world today, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world. Nigerians now spend nearly their entire income on feeding.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
My appeal is that you dedicate 20% of 2025, roughly 72 days, to visit each of the 36 states.
Catch the drama, feel the excitement on Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri with the Radio Marshal Barry Cosmos. Every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join the conversation on Straight Talk with Barry Cosmos. Straight Talk. Get straight analysis. No bending corners.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
All right, welcome. Everybody forget about the big things. But we'll talk about the small things. So, yeah, 2027, Imo Guba. Olu again. What does Orie wants coming soon? That is something that we need to be waiting for. Who the hell is Orie? You got to know. Coming soon. That is the one of the stories on the Nigerian News Point. We have to bring that one over. And, of course, here... Don, I think we say something a little bit about it, but we want to give more information on this yesterday because a lot of people were like confused. There's a contradicting stories flying up. So we got, I think, an information from the APP. I think, what's the headline, Don?
Okay, appeal court. APP registration is valid. Mandates INEC to ensure parties' participation in all elections.
All right, just read out that story for them.
Okay, Court of Appeal affirms APP's registration as valid. Orders INEC to allow full participation in elections. The Court of Appeal has delivered a landmark judgment dismissing a legal challenge aimed at the deregistration of the Action People's Party, APP, and solidifying the party's legal standing in Nigeria's political landscape. In the leading judgment delivered by Justice Festus Ntong, the appellate court declared the APP as validly registered and validly existing, effectively putting an end to a series of legal battles that sought to strip the party of its status. The court further issued a mandatory order to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to ensure the party's full participation in all future elections across the country, clearing the way for the APP to field candidates without the shadow of legal uncertainty.
All right, very, very interesting. So, for those of you who are still saying a lie, no lie, no lie, just get it clear. It is now real. So, forget about it. No more stories. APP is a fully legal registered political party. Congratulations to all the people in the APP, especially Honorable Ugo Chinyere of the Diachon Nation, who is now an APP chieftain. Of course, the TMO are all other persons involved. Okay, nobody should call me and ask me anything about that thing again. I don't want to hear it. That story is ended story. Bam.
A done deal.
YFA hails TMO grassroots development in Imo State, but this is a story that is really interesting. Let's get this one. Charlie Boy is in the news again.
Rig and die.
Bam.
Charlie Boy sparks firestorm with radical new national pledge as Obi Kwankwaso alliance hardens.
Charlie Boy, so wait, you rig, you buy. Oh boy, this is interesting. At this point, I told you, you have all the time in the world to air your views. So right now, let's open up the phone lines. You can say your mind on any of these stories we've shared this morning. It's the weekend edition, so we go all around. If you remember the one we will talk this week, bring up. No, but last week, this week. All right. 0911 20,022 or
0707 454 1014.
All right. Good morning. Who did ya?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Dawn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing this morning?
We're fine. And you?
I'm okay. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes.
This is Engineer Frank Uju Ebelebe, and this morning I'm radiating from Amaosa Douglas.
Engineer, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Barry, I just want to give our people just a piece of advice.
Okay.
Especially those NYSCs that will be working as an ad hoc staff during electionary period. Yes, they will bring money. That's normal.
Okay.
They should collect and do the needful. And I want to tell you that these beavers, majority of those beavers will not work during that electionary period. People should bear this in mind.
You don't become prophet of doom now.
Not a prophet of doom. I know what I'm saying because they will prefer manual election than that of e-transmission. They will give excuses. But I want people to resist it.
Okay.
Secondly, INEC should make sure that they pay their their ad hoc staff very well. Because sometimes after the election, you will see them pay them 8,000 naira and 9,000 naira after taking such risk. When you ask them, they will tell you when you go to the polling unit, they will give you money. What does that mean? That's not good at all. So they should pay them and forget about nobody should give anybody any money. People should protect their vote. In fact, I'm happy. 3 days ago, when I went to one of the local governments in Imo State here, I saw how people they are collecting their PVC, registering those that lost their own, they are registering and doing all sorts. I thought I was very, very happy that day.
All right, thank you.
I keep telling my friends to make sure that they go and...
Thank you. Let other callers breathe. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So everybody today, if you call, it's 1 minute, so we can take as many calls as possible. There are a lot of people who have not been able to speak because some of you speak for too long. So 1 minute per call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Barry, I salute you.
Chief Comrade Dr. Fidel Onyeneke, my leader. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, it's me. And greetings to the other lady. I don't know what's her name again.
Dawn.
Okay. It's a pleasure.
It's a
Barry,
pleasure too.
yesterday you emphasized on voter education, people going to obtain their voter cards and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Barry, it is regrettable. Most Nigerians, especially our younger ones, don't know the importance of PVC. And that is why it marvels some of us. Voter education is so important because some people think that you can campaign because you are joining a movement or a political party, because there's a difference between a movement and a political party. You will be shouting, you are going, now you will know, or your mandate. When you have not possess the requisite things that will qualify you to vote. Everything you are doing is an exercise in knowledge. So they must take a bold step, go and register. A educate people. Let them know why they must have this card. And this job of education has to be done by political parties, national orientation agencies, state orientation agencies where they exist, different groups, churches, and so on. That is the only way we can help this country. And so, as for the registration of APP, no problem, but let them do their homework too. One thing is to have the registration, another thing is for you to prepare for the...
Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
Bless you too.
Atiku, zoning 2027 presidency to South, intellectually dishonest and self-defeating, says it may give Tinubu needed strength. What figure of speech is this one? Atiku, what are you to talk? Good morning.
Good morning, Barry. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome
Hello,
aboard.
Good morning.
Evangelist.
Where this man come up from? Where you go hide since?
My own brother, Barry. He see us the country day now.
So
and he see what is happening for the country every day, talking. I just go my own way to find how to survive.
Abi?
And I am my own brother. You see, every day we talk of all this in Nigeria, our politicians. Every day, one different word, one different character, one different action, one different life behavior. And mama to depend me, the amount to Barry. The amount to never depend you for the talking for this country.
Now my job.
My mouth is paying me, so I just want to greet to Benny. I just want to greet to my own brother.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Evangelist Ekele Word.
All right.
Thank you, Evangelist.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, and good morning, Mr. Cosmos and the Dawn.
Am you vibrating today again there?
Well, no matter the bad weather, we should show that kind of cheerfulness.
All right.
Yeah, I greet two of you once more.
Good morning.
Thank you.
This is Amada calls from which is street in Owerri.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Cosmos, do you know that your intro analysis is trying to demoralize those of us who are obedient?
How?
Yeah, although you gave a vivid picture, maybe good picture of the political position of the Jagaban.
Yeah.
The truth still remains that sometimes things don't work the way they are analyzed or the way they're expected to work. So we all have hope and hope that God will do something marvelous. We have suffered a lot in this country, and you know.
Yeah.
Do you know yesterday I went to buy kerosene in a filling station. I look at the meter. What was written there was 2,000 naira, a liter of kerosene. Is that what we continue to suffer in this country? And the 1 kg of cooking gas is now 1,450 naira in a filling station. And we are told that we have abundance of gas in Nigeria, and some of them are even playing. So how can we continue to suffer that kind of thing in a country that is well blessed by our Almighty God with all these natural resources?
Yeah.
So everybody should be, should summon up courage.
All right.
Let us be serious, get our PVC and get ready to vote and defend our vote to the best of our ability. So that's the gospel we should be preaching to everybody, no matter our situation, no matter the power of incubation, no matter the power of money, no matter the power of connection. Thank you. I'm out from which is speak.
All right, thank you. Obedience, I hope you guys are not getting carried away with what I said. I'm just trying to paint the picture of the reality. You cannot live in fool's paradise and expect that things will work. Listen, obedience, if you are not happy with what I said, well, I don't know if I should be apologizing or just telling you that you need to listen. The truth is bitter, but that's what we are here to do. No bending corners. We say it the way it is. And at the end of the day, if you really want your OB to get a headway, Go and register and vote. Otherwise, shut up. That's all I can tell you. You go verse, you go shout, you go quarter, you go social media talk. You carry your data away, go to the in the post, they talk, they holla, without doing the needful. Foul. That's all you need to know. Let's move on.
When I done, they start small. You all looking fresh and good as usual. Jisini Ike. Thank you, Destiny Harrison.
Every marriage get wahala now. Everyone, even the one we didn't do. Not only Mary and your husband no correct for this one. Chidoze what a name, Akpahu. Oh, Jesus. Barry Jerry Eze again. Thank you very much. Hejeto Lillian says, good morning, big brother Barry, and God bless you and keep you and your family safe. Amen. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
We have this one. Say,
congrats.
Ndubezi. What a name. Congrats. All right, congratulations to you. Congrats. Says, good morning, my brother. The Guru one and my sister, dear, with you. Nigeria is just a play zone. Oops. I don't think any man can push out President Tinubu from that office. What a damning speech. Dan, what does that say?
Okay, good afternoon. Oh, good morning, Echo FM. My name is Oge from Olo. Governor Shane Makinde showing interest in the 2027 presidential race is another reminder that many Nigerian politicians focus on the next election before fully addressing present challenges. Nigerians are still battling inflation, insecurity, unemployment, and poor living conditions. Yet, political campaigns have already started. Leadership should be measured by lasting results, not ambition or popularity. Before seeking higher office, public officials should first give a clear account of their performance and impact in the positions they are currently holding. Nigerians need practical solutions more than early political movements and alliances.
All right. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Don.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you, sir.
Yes, I'm senior citizen Mazuzoma.
How your voice can take change today like this? You don't use when they play.
you know, Barry, when the season of when you came into the world, you are now subjected by a certificated element of the human body to surrender yourself for one or two things to be done.
Okay.
So that you can continue to be. Yes. No, don't get it too much. I beg you. Mario,
welcome, sir.
When you look, thank you so much. You know, when you look at all the things you have been summarizing, I tried to get you yesterday. I said, Barry, I decided not to pick my call. Maybe I should call Don if I had a number. Pick my call. Barry, you know, if you look back on all your comments, the God factor has been absent, almost totally absent.
Okay.
And yes, and what you have done is to confirm what I said before. As long as there is room for a second term, the extent of corruption can only be left to the imagination of the most imaginative human beings. Yes, the external influences. You have no institutions that can be reckoned with. And you are saying, oh, you will get this. Yes, I have my voter's card. I should have started with that. And I will vote. And I told you what happened in 2023. The young men were playing football there. I stopped over and sat down and called their leader. I said, you are not voting. I'm going to vote. They said, okay, sir, we are coming. I said, no, I'll wait for you when you are ready. They stopped the football and went with me, voted, and came back. And that was the end of football for the day. So there are some social responsibilities. Because the hair on my head, pure white, they agreed and I went to vote. But that may be one of the ways. But if you don't have your voter's card, you have no reason to call. You have no reason to say anything about Nigerian politics with all your freedom. But let me ask you, how do you guarantee that you are going to have a free, fair, and credible election in an atmosphere where persons who have been nominated or whatever are now being ruled out from their party? They cannot contest. They cannot go to another party because when they go there, the register has been closed. And that is democracy. Yeah, you have closed the register. And that is democracy. And you think that you can define democracy by Nigerian actions? I don't think so. Now, you can't move from one party to the other. So if you are going for the House of Reps and they have closed the register and detected you at the clearing or cleaning or washing, during the last few days, it means that you have come to the end of the road. Is that democracy? All I'm saying is gradually they are putting impossible conditions to the ordinary fellow. And to push everybody to the wall. As they push back, you see that they are not as strong as the majority that you are pushed to the wall. I pray nothing happens. But Barry, please, no matter how you look at it, remember that God is God. And his ways are not always the ways of men. Thank you so much, Barry. I'm senior citizen, Mazuzoma. We shall overcome.
Thank
and
you.
we'll tell the story of how we overcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the senior citizen. God bless you. All right, let's take another caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you, sir.
How are you this morning?
Oh, Yawa.
Good morning, beautiful Ekoma.
Good morning.
Morning. I am Prince. She does a woman. Calling from over there.
Welcome.
Thank you. Barry, since this week, I have just taken my time in listening to your narrations and sensitizations about the voting pattern and about the rest of it. Yeah, you are doing so well.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. But in addition, I think this very sensitization should go more on our INEC, Nigerian INEC.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. This very sensitization should go more on INEC. Let them understand the implications of election rigging. That Nigeria is the way it is today. I mean, their children are not in exemption of the dangers of what is happening in Nigeria, caused by bad leadership and all the rest of it. Name them, insecurity and all the rest of it. Voter party, name them, just to mention but a few. Having said so, my brother, it should go to INEC and our politicians themselves. Let them be widely sensitized. Are you hearing me? So that let them change. Because they are, the last time I checked, they are using, political powers to commit crime, covering themselves with that very political powers. Yes, you can see what is going on today. A lot of abuses of law and all the rest, even in judiciary, this is not the way, for crying out loud. When you go to a civilized country, this is not the way democracy is being practiced. Then, like I myself, whenever I'm around, I have my own voter's card here in Nigeria. But I don't find it funny. I don't derive joy in going to polling booths to vote. Because somebody called and was telling you the problem in INEC uploading their results. My brother, those things happen. When you the booth, you will see after voting, you will see that the INEC representative will be finding it very difficult to upload, even trying to manipulate before people's present there. Barry, it's not an easy something. It's very, very uncalled for that we find ourselves in this very ugly situation. My brother, we have lost it.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and God bless you. I'm Prince Chedeza.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Very good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Don, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Hope you're getting better.
Yes, thank you.
Mama Biggie, calling from Lekede.
Okay.
Mama Biggie, what's up?
Barry used to say, Wike PDP. That's Wike PDP. Did Wike have his own PDP?
Well, he's the leader of a faction of the PDP.
So the PDP, there are two now. Wow.
Now one PDP with factions, that's it. But he has his own faction he's leading.
Coming to the election, he say our vote should count.
Yeah.
Our vote is not counting anything because it is Tinubu that employ the INEC chairman about. All these top officials in those parastatals, if they are working under him. So it will be very, very difficult to pull him out. I don't think it's possible. All these people now, they are just wasting their time. From my own observation, yes, they are wasting their time. Tinubu is going for the second term.
Why are you so convinced about that?
I am convinced because all these people working for all these people are working for him. You can't it can't be against your master now. It's impossible now.
Okay, so you mean the Nigerians, you and the rest of the voters don't matter in this equation? The people don't matter?
Yes. That's the truth about it. All these people are just wasting their time. You will see what will happen now.
All right, thank you.
Going for the second term.
Thank you very, very much, Mama Biggie.
Thank you, Mama Biggie.
Hey, that's exactly what I've been trying to say here all day long. Because a lot of people just believe that that's what is going to happen. Nothing you do can change it. Now, can we prove them right or wrong? That's left for you.
The possibility is there.
You have to prove it right or wrong. That's left for you. When people challenge you, this is a direct challenge to Nigerian people that you don't have a say. You don't have anything to do. Nothing if you do it will change anything. That they are on board. You ain't nothing. So, either you prove them right or you prove them wrong by coming out in mass and changing the status quo. If you come out in mass and vote for a particular candidate and make sure you stay there and defend your vote, not by fighting, but by making sure whoever is in charge of the returning officer of that particular ward does the right thing, because they're not going to carry and go anywhere. Make sure it's a network day. We're not going to get network, they say network no day. Because they say if there's network, there will be transmission of electronic device through using the beavers to the IREV, where they can see it. The only problem I see with this, I don't know why Senate is not making IREV a compulsory tool for the election. That anything that is sent from there, from the polling unit to that, is confirmed and real. Nobody can change it. So those are the few things that are necessary for us to change to make our electoral process a little bit free and fair. If it is not free, let it be fair. That's all. Let it be fair. Nigerians just need that fair, not free, because there's no way the election will ever be free, not even in the U.S., who claim to be the father of democracy. It's never free. All right, let's continue with the calls. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
Kari is in the building. Alpha.
Barry.
He don't tell.
Good morning.
He don't tell.
It's not good.
All right, welcome.
Barry. All things being equal, with God, nothing is impossible.
All right.
God Almighty, who has seen our plight, unless He has given up on us, He can, at the last minute, make impossibility possible. So I don't like the idea of people saying that it is all over. It has been concluded. This person will win. This person will win. I don't like it.
Okay.
It is only God who knows now and knows the next minute and knows now and knows tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let us push along and allow God. All these people who are saying this, the only problem is that many of us have given up on God. We don't realize that God has power to change things again. We don't go to Him. We accept defeat before it comes. But it will not be so this time around, because, Barry, we are suffering.
Okay. All right.
Some
Thank
of us
you.
cannot provide ourselves drugs.
Try.
Now.
Try.
So,
all right.
What you have to do is all of you, help us with prayers. Let the ship, the aircraft, the vehicles, spiritual, physical, carrying this on patriotic politicians without goodwill for the masses of Nigeria, their political ambition and all what they have capsized. Think into oblivion before on that 2027. That is my prayer.
All right.
Thank you, God.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much, Caritas, for your contribution. All right, that was Caritas. We don't pray for anybody to die because they are also human beings, but definitely let there be a change. The only change you can get is if you do it. That's the only way. Change cannot happen overnight. Change doesn't just happen. People make it happen. So you need to understand that one. Geoffrey Ohiri, Daddy Joe from Ogbako, ahead of the APC primaries nationwide, the president has come out to warn members of the party not to play politics of do or die affair. On the other hand, Governor Uzodinma has equally asked his APC aspirants in Imo not to use their children's school fees to play politics. Yeah, for those of you who get here, money here, never say you carry money, we go pay school fees, go play politics. House will come begin suffer. At the end of the day, you come begin go do POS. You know, go easier. We wish them more looting. Which one be this one again? Barry, where is El Rufai? El Rufai is still in incarceration. Yeah. Any update concerning him? No, nothing yet. His next hearing will be announced soon. Also, Malema news about these men. All right, Julius Malema was handed a 5-year prison term by the South African court, a magistrate court in South Africa, for possession of firearm and releasing a bullet in a public, yes, an area where they were having a program. He said, Julius Malema said that bullet was fired in celebration, not to affect anybody. All this one in Nigeria, small time where big man just get one small money, go to release bullet anyhow. Now we think carry Julius Malema, they go prison. So other 3 other count charges were he was fined. Well, the EFF in South Africa has been shouting, and South African government says nobody jailed EFF. It was only one man who they tend to look down on. Julius Malema has been causing problems for them in the law house, and because he's now a convicted felon, he may not even have the chance to be in their parliament again. But he is a leader of the EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. That is the party. What a party name. Economic Freedom Fighters. Anyway, that's the much I can take for Julius Malema. Man City will play FA Cup on Saturday, and I wonder how Chelsea, they will baptize the club with ghosts. You go clear for your eye. Daddy Joe, you just find me in trouble. I don't go talk to you. Don't go, bye-bye. No, Stephen the Great, John.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Barry. Voting and waiting for the INEC to announce later is a wasted effort. Why not make it like that of USA? As the votes are coming in, everybody will be seeing it. Our problem is INEC and the courts. I am Steve the Great from Owerri.
That's exactly what the IREV is supposed to be doing. Once they vote, everybody's supposed to be seeing where it's coming from, tallying it up immediately. It comes in. There's nothing like coming and do calculator, adding nonsense, subtracting what, adding zeros and cancelling the other one.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it means. Dr. Mrs. Simao Laborer from Owerri says Peter Obi is a man of his words. His words is his bond. He will keep to 4 years. Nigerians will respond positively because the suffering in the country has been ghastly. Killings, hitter and the tita, and terrorists are being pampered, rehabilitated, and reintegrated. Corruption is bleeding the country to death. Every right-thinking Nigerian knows that Peter Obi has all it takes to bring this country out of the quagmire we have found ourselves in. He is a light set on the mountaintop to save this country. God will not allow us to keep suffering emotional trauma this government has put on us into. A new Nigeria is very possible. That is the gospel according to Dr. Mrs. Ma Olebara. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
All right, apparently you're not ready to speak to us. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Kennedy. And I don't start. Okay. Network.
No, it's network.
I'll use a Kalo network. We don't need it here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Network. And good morning, Dad Ekoma.
Good morning.
The Radio General. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I didn't put Lady Dad Ekoma.
Good morning.
Muruburu, good morning. I greet all of you.
I greet you. Welcome, sir.
You too.
Yeah. What I want to say is that I have seen where it happened, even as a ship, local as a ship. Where Mr. Nobody, that they had population of the people, all the power that been cried, but they couldn't be able to, to subdue him. They won the election at the.
Sorry about that. All right, let's take some messages. Who's this one?
Okay. Good morning, Barry. You always talk about protecting our vote. Please, have you ever escorted the ballots from the wards to the local government? The gates are locked and selectively opened for the government. Kelechuku Kelechi.
Well, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, my brother. But the fact remains that every electoral officer is allowed into the collation center. And that's what I mean. First, your election results are carried from your ward to your local government headquarters, right? From the local government, they move it to the state. And that's where the whole mago happens. It is not at the ward. You can count it and do it everywhere, but between movement from local government to state collation center, that is where the whole wahala comes. Another issue is that the agents that you people select to be there tend to sell out the party. Most of them do sell out. Some of them are not even seen at the end of the day. They go there because they expect to be paid. Not that they are going there for patriotism for the party. They know that being an agent means money. And once the money doesn't come, they just vanish away and go to the next place where they are getting money. That's why yesterday we were discussing if election has become business, and a lot of people think it's different. So when I say protect your vote, it's very simple. Be there. Make sure it's counted. Make sure it's transmitted to the IREV. Signed this from EC8. Make sure it is signed with your signature, and that one is one you send to the IREV. So any other thing is not within your powers to do that. You understand me? So that by the time the lawyers get at your situation room, once you snap that from EC8, you send it to the situation room of your party, so that they can have it. They have it, they sign and make videos. That's exactly how it works. So you have evidences. In case it goes to court, these are evidence they cannot deny, because nobody will fabricate what happened on that day, bring the INEC rep, there are certain things you can't deny. That is how last year election, they carried TV, go inside courtroom, they watch video, watch everything. At the end of the day, none from the agent was shown. It was other people that are registering. These are not recognized entities in the electoral process. Agents are recognized entities in the electoral process. So their report carries weight. That's what I'm saying. So everybody just understands the process. We love to hinge on certain things that are not okay and leave the right ones that are okay unattended to. I understand what you're saying, my brother. I understand that if we go there, police will do whatever they want to do, and sometimes they don't even allow the necessary persons to enter so that they can do the mago. But that, you shouldn't, because of that, don't do your own part. They say do your part and leave the rest for God. That's so it be. All right, let's take this one down.
Okay, good morning, Barry and Don. Keep the good work going. Emeka from MCC. It's unfortunate that people are saying or supporting Tinubu of the failed government, APC government to be precise. Tinubu forged bishops, pastors, and reverends and found himself in that Aso Rock, plus all the forgeries surrounding him. But it should never, ever be like that again. People should know that APC is the worst thing that has happened to this country. Never will APC government come up again anywhere in this world. May God assist Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Hi, good morning, Sabari and Lady Eko Oma. The lady with a good heart, how are you people doing? To be honest, this thing done the sweet It be like say, I go come join you people for Echo FM. Now, so Uche, they vibrate every morning because Clara day by his side. Sabari, I thank God for you. Lady Akoma, you are doing a great job. This is how they give me wahala here. Now, only SM, I did pity now. Help me tell him to go and get a radio husband so the job will complete. God bless you all. I love you guys. Echo FM is the best. Amazi Onyeka. Hey, SM, there's someone find your husband, though. I go tell a Bubemba. You get to do. Make him come find husband, give SM now. Barrio and Dono, greetings. I perfectly agree with very senior citizen in Toto. This is straight talk, no bending corners or mouth.
Yeah.
God is still God and has the final say. That everyone is doing the wrong thing does not make wrong right, and that everyone is not doing the right things doesn't make right wrong. Obedience are not the only ones who need Mr. P.O. as president. Mama Biggie or whatever she calls herself should know that Mr. P.O. will not be adversely affected if PBAT returns as president. Rather, the citizens will be worst hit. Sorry for those pessimistic Nigerians and shame to the fickle-minded. The people's elder has spoken. All right, done. What is that saying?
Okay, and this is from John Boss School, Ike Chuku from Mwidi. Good morning, Mr. Barry and Don. Like I submitted in yesterday's program, indecision is still a decision because you have decided not to decide. Any Nigerian who decides not to decide his or her faith come 2027 by remaining indifferent and disinterested to go vote their choice candidate have invariably decided to accept whatever comes out of the election and what follows it thereafter. Heaven helps those who help themselves. God cannot do for you what he has given you the power, discretion, and free will to do. The God who created you without you will not help you without you. Our destiny remains in our hands. Enough will be enough if we decide so and act accordingly. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. Juju from Equatorial said, Double Barra and Lolo Don. Good morning. Don, please, hope you are getting better today. I thank God for you. Barry,
thank you.
May God forgive and have mercy on Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible. 2027, simple. Let's have a nice weekend. Thank you very much, Juju from Equatorial. Okay, this one says, please, sir, how do I get my PVC? Well, I don't know where you registered. You have to go to where you registered and search for your PVC. It's there.
Yeah.
You understand? Unless you've forgotten where you registered, just go to INEC and you tell them they can search their database and look for that. It is not that everybody must go to INEC office at Port Harcourt Road. No. You have to go to your own ward, your polling unit. There are names that will be pasted, okay? This one here, this unit here. Another confusion is that INEC will now bring people list for where they didn't expect to be there, just to disenfranchise people. That happened a lot in the last 2023 election. INEC, more than not trying this time because
a lot of
people they vex so.
Yeah, it did.
People could not vote, not because they didn't want to vote. They came out to vote, but INEC say you are not in this ward.
Yeah,
and then they start looking for their ward until time for voting will expire. So we do not want to have that repeat again. And that's why we have a new INEC rec in Imo State, and we have been making frantic efforts to reach him. But according to what I've been told from INEC authoritatively is that he is yet to settle down. When he finally settles down, then he can have a press conference, and we will be there to bring you all the juicy details as usual. So Professor Siva is now gone. We have a new man at the helm of affairs here in Imo State. Well, we do hope that we have better outing this time around than what we had the last time. Because the last time it was not funny, where the Labour Party chairman was beating black and blue at the collation center here in INEC office. That was a height of madness you can find in any election. Yeah, I still remember watching how that man was beaten, dragged, and taken to a police station wherever. He was still recovering the last time I hosted him on show. So please, we do not want the repeat of that. And the man kept saying there is no election in Osu, there is no election in Osu, and then we have Osu result. More than people, some other places where human beings were. We have to pack people in buses, say they are Osu local government people to go there and vote. I mean, it's madness. It's crazy. We don't want all those kind of crazy things. That's what makes our election results never to be accepted by the people. Okay, this message says, well done.
Okay, is it the up or the down one?
Now let's go to the down one. The down one definitely will be the current one. Let's say Abdul.
Okay, good morning, Barry and Judge Don Ikoma. My name still remains Felix Wozutu, texting from my humble community, Umahi Biri. About the topic this morning, Barry and Judge Don, since our politicians have turned politics in this country to be an occupation, the voters have now asked or the voters have been asking for money or are now asking for money before the politicians can be voted for. When the head is rotting, the other parts of the body is affected too. That is why looting and embezzlement continues. And Barry and Judge Don, Nigeria is very, very sick with this incurable ailment, which no doctor can cure because the doctor is even at risk. Thanks. My heart is bleeding heavily now. Barry, blame it on our politicians. And here I rest my case. Thanks.
Okay, blame it on the politicians, you say, my brother. If you no collect, politician go give. If they give you no collect, what going to happen? And you collect and refuse to vote the right way, you still go vote for the person who give you. And he says you should blame politician. It's just like somebody go rob a car, and then you go buy the stolen car. You say, okay, man, they no blame you, buy the car, blame the thief. I don't want to use work. Both of them are now waiting, thief. The accomplice. So if a politician comes to pay you to vote, you're an accomplice. There are not two ways about it. You can't hide and say, blame the politician. My own problem, nobody say you collect the money. Now to collect the money, go vote for the politician. I don't want to vex me. If you want to collect the money, use and go drink beer, no wahala. If you want to collect the money, use and cook better soup, no wahala. But vote right. Vote the person that will do what? Make life better. And you and I, before election, everybody knows who is who, especially in constituency election, especially in the local government chairmanship, especially all these ones that are very close to the grassroots. Everybody knows everybody. You know the character, you know the family, you know his antecedents, you know how he will get him money. You know all those things, and yet you collect the money, go vote for them. You can't begin to thief money, you can't cry. Say, no, come on, that's a super story. Now. You know that one. That's a very serious super story. We don't want that kind of super story. So we take our final message for today. It's a blessed morning, Big Brother Barry and Mommy Ekoma, Adaoma Echo FM. How are you people doing? I'm Comrade Anoye Fine Chukwufikis man from Umuagobo Simeno Haji Gbema LGA, Charlie Boy, Rig and Die. That's good. Coming next year election. No darling, and all hands must be on deck. Let NYC core members be very careful while going for the election at their various polling units. Let people guide themselves because this present government have failed us. Happy weekend. Thank you very, very much.
Yes,
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right. On that note, we'll be calling it a wrap for today's program. Wow. It's been wonderful all week long, and I expect you to have a very blissful weekend.
Yes,
Done. Have a good weekend.
I will sleep very well.
You sleep weekend?
Yes, really, really sleep.
HM, SM, call and give a walk on Saturday evening.
I've been seeing it. Hey.
Why you go to sleep? Why you want to go sleep? All right, thank you very, very much. As we wait for the coming of 2027, everybody remain peaceful and make sure that you collect your PVC, go out there and do the needful. My name is Barry Kospos, and this is where the cocoa will crumble for today. See ya. Happy weekend, and enjoy the rest of the women cartel, because today is Friday. The She Matters. I don't know who they want to put for center this time. Not be me.
Hey,
It can never be me.
Stress the she.